Hey everybody, welcome back to Disco Elysium. We tried to investigate this body, but we're barfing everywhere. And we got ammonia to try to help with that. Didn't really help at all. And now we are working on basically getting our volumetric shit together. And so hopefully in about 28 minutes game time from now, we will have a solid level of shit compression. And at that point, hopefully we can do it. That would be real nice. There's a couple other things we need to do. So we're going to go and investigate his motor carriage to hopefully get a pry bar. We have to call this Sylvie, who is the bartender or office manager, whatever you want to call it, or cafeteria manager of this place. And actually, we have to report our badge missing as well. So pretty much everything is going to happen at this place, which will be nice. The Coupris Kineema. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. Oh, this must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Coupris Kineema motor carriage. So at the very beginning, we were passed out in the darkness. I guess there's a sound that woke us up, and that must have been this thing, because I think it was an encyclopedia knowledge telling us that we heard this Coupris Kineema motor carriage. So here it is. Let's open the door. In the cabin, you're welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, a soft glow of a fuel preheater gauge. Let's go for the toolbox. Metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools easily or inside or neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. So here's the pry bar. We got chain cutters. We got flashlights. We take all of them. Pry bar. Pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. Excellent. Rubber-handled chain cutters. Handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. And the hand crank flashlight. Robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Okay, thank you, perception. And let's put the toolbox back. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. Okay, so the radio. Hopefully we can use this to call in our badge missing. And we should also be able to call Sylvie, I guess. Let's pick up the radio. The frequency tableau lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. Hey, this is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Hey, come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy. This is Officer Alice Dimitri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? You could swear she was friendlier with the Lieutenant. Well, could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I got something I need to report. Hold on a second, officer. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. Jules Pidieu. 10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over. Scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle smoking with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop. Cops know relay code. Yeah, 10-4, Station 41. I've got an urgent business. Over. 10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. Yeah, I'm just reporting in. Over. 1018, state your message, sir. Look, I need to report my badge missing. 10-9, over. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over. Jean Vicamar. Is it him? How would he sound? How would the captain sound? Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. What? He lost his badge? Hey, who's this? This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieu. Sir, over. No, the other one. You mean your partner? Over. What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner. It's your partner, it's Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir, over. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen, who do you think? It's Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen, from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Thank you, Encyclopedia. Appreciate that. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Officer lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Come on, boys. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically. Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vicmar was wondering if you might be joking and as this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. Come on, operator. Tell him to stop. This is serious. He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious. Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge. Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. Listen, can't we just move on? Like, I want to get a report and be done with it. Ooh, hello. At 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just gonna make a note here that you're in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac, come here. You gotta hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What? Mac, I don't know. What's going on? The super cop here lost his badge. Lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Listen, enough with this now. I have other things to discuss. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that, over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights, even for Captain Sober. Ask him, Speaker Grasser. Ask him if he lost his gun, too. The room soars with laughter. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over. Check your pockets. Check it. Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Oh my god, it's not here. Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone. 10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Holy, come on. Let's go. Convince him we didn't lose our gun. 72%. Come on, baby. Drama lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth and it becomes it. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't lose it. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it. We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Over? Well, kinda. I am in need of some, like, dire financial assistance. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but, what does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's gonna drink it all. All right, the operator turns to you. All right, the operator turns to you. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. Jeez. This guy, please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep. Well, I guess he better crack the case before sundown then. Vicamar said, I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to go home. Please come and get me. Listen. He seems to lower his voice a bit, carefully choosing his words. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over. What is he asking? The operator chooses to ignore the voice in the background. Did you want anything else, sir? He asks you. Many of your colleagues are also here. Over. He's trying to keep you from further embarrassment. Embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues. No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I had other things. Let us address them now, sir. Over. Well, okay. This might sound odd, but there's some personal details I'd like to discuss. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over. Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through. Whoa, what's there to think about? You're gonna be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone, which is clearly not. 10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question, the radio operator inquires. Hey, hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 visitors present here. Over. Okay, then. I will, I'm gonna ask him about my badge. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth. What? What is it? Is he still on the line? He wants to verify the information on his badge. But of course, he says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time. What do you need, sir? Over. Look, we're good. We're just gonna wrap this up. Thank you. Yeah, this has been great. Understood, sir. Over. Yeah, 10-10, 10-10 over. Roger that. 10-10 over and out. The static ends with a loud click, then everything is silent in the cabin. Okay, so we can pick up... hold on, let's back out of here for a second, because we got to call what's her name there. But we got a lot of action that just went down. A bunch of tools. We got the pry bar. We got chain cutters. We got a flashlight. Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. Open locked containers in the world and locked containers in the world. Okay. Next. Pay for damages. We asked for additional funds. That ain't happening. Got to ask around for money and be careful with our spending. Track down our badge. It's unclear how you would go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Track down our gun. Someone must know something about your lost firearm. Maybe a district authority, like someone high up in the union, or someone local who saw it with you before you passed out. The Whirling's absent bartender. You could also ask the local pawn shop. Find any information you can on the gun. Okay. We have another thought thing happening. Oh, I think we compressed our shit. Volumetric shit compressor. Done. Look at this art. That is so cool. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts. All endurance white checks are unlocked, and the learning cap for endurance has raised to 4. Cool. Very cool. So now the task has been updated. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Okay, we can try it again. Now, we've got skill points as well here. Did we see something about, like if this unlockable? These, I think, unlock with skill points as well. We're getting bonuses from Encyclopedia. Call upon all of your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Intellect base. Lonesome long way home. Oh. Oh, cool. So sometimes it's going to give me a temporary research bonus. So while I'm researching it, I'm getting a +1 to Encyclopedia. That is super cool. I really don't know. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Oh, good. Okay. So we can skill these up. Now, the way I think about this is like, sure, we could skill up ones that we want to retry, or we could become like incredibly powerful in certain ones. I'm not sure what the best plan of attack is, to be honest. Encyclopedia seems pretty interesting. It just kind of teaches us things that we should know that we might not have heard of. Logic seems like a nice one to have. Rhetoric seems okay with like conversing with people. Yeah, conversationalists would be politicians. Makes you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable. High levels drama may render you an unsufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics. It's for undercover cops, thespians on the stage. So this is something where we need to like convince people of something, or maybe convince them that we're something we're not. Suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. What's the one that was like the puppet master one? Will people... The empathy? Judges of character, interviewers, interrogators. Like, I feel like that would be a pretty good one. Try for their throws, punch walls to relieve their angers, to be an even more unstable cop. Hold on. I think we see it over here. Yeah. Suggestion was what we can charm men and women, play the puppet master. It's a tough call, but I think like we should invest in these two areas basically. Let's go with suggestion, just because it seems like we could maybe convince people to do things that we want. Cool. Map. So it looks like these were the mirror checks that we failed. These are tracking the checks. Map information complete. We need to acquire a copy of the city map. And these are the found white checks. Those that are white are available to try now. Okay, so these have been like reset. Sleeping dock worker, challenging, and the hangman endurance legendary. All right. While we're here, we should call Sylvie. So let's do that. Hey, this is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Alice, this is no, we're not gonna go there again. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Of course. What's her number, officer? Kim, didn't Gartia give you Sylvie's number? Yes, hold on. The lieutenant looks at his notes. Her number is 005-1944-298. Received. Hold on, officer. Holding. I'm gonna start slapping a marching rhythm on my thighs. Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone. Still waiting. Officer, she finally returns. I have Sylvie Maleka on the line for you. Yeah. How would she sound? Yes, hello. Female voice greets you through static. Sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hey, hello. This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Oh, right. She recognizes your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? Well, you quit your job at the Whirlin. Why is that? You mean, why did I leave the bar? You can hear her tense up on the other side. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. I'm guessing it's to do with Sergeant Douchebag, the cafeteria manager. Why not? Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna ask it. Okay, did you by chance leave because of Garta? What? She stops abruptly. No, why would you even think that? Well, he kind of told me that he asked you out, and then are you saying that it didn't happen? Please, don't bring Garth into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. Again? Okay, well, let me ask you this, Sylvie. Was it you that, who called the police? Well, no, not me. Okay, why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? What? Of course it bothered me, but I thought the union already knew about the corpse. What does this union have to do with anything? Well, no one calls the police. You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. The union would get angry. What do you mean by that? You know, she seems to be looking for words. What the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone else. Wait, Kim, is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here? Legally, no. In reality, yes. He looks around. Martinez is de facto policed by the dockworkers union. Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation. Well, okay. Can you tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually. Her voice breaks. Okay, let's soften up here. It's okay. Things happen. Not really your fault. Yes, I know. It's just... She takes a deep breath before continuing. Was there anything else? Look, do you know who made that call? No, sorry, I don't. She clears her throat. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to put the cables back in. They use the union's phone or the one on the coast. So the union has a phone. And there's one further down the coast. Got it. It was someone else, the lieutenant makes a note. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while. Okay, next question. Hey, Rand, I know this is a weird one, but have you seen my badge anywhere? Yes, I know. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer, the law. This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again. Huh. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again. Wait, how did you learn that I'm a police officer? Well, you told me back in the whirling. You told everybody. And showed us your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore. Have you seen my badge anywhere? Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry. Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? Good point. Listen, Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems pretty real to me. He's in plain clothes voluntarily. He's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them. Okay, well, ma'am, have you seen my policeman uniform? Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things. Okay, well, what about my gun? Might as well ask you. Oh, please, no, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. She sounds beyond exacerbated. I showed you my gun? When did it happen? You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and she continues hesitantly, not sure if she can continue. And what did I do? You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic. Oh, those again. I've been trying to wean you off them. Off of what? You know, like when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out. Off to that. People don't like that. I remember this. You were screaming things like, my brains are all over the walls, painting them red. I won't be seeing it because these things are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there. Jesus. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Silence on the other end of the line. Okay, sorry, ma'am. I don't know what to say. Me neither. All right, well, what happened to my gun? No idea. All I know is next to you are waving around big money instead. Saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. Oh, okay. Maybe that's like another hint about the like the pawn shop that was mentioned. It almost looked like you were like, oh, perfect. Almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask, she sighs. All right, I think I got everything I need. Thank you very much, Sylvie. I do hope so. Please don't hang up. Or please don't call me again. Bye. She's ready to hang up. Oh. And we get a +1 because Gart asked her out. Wait, why do you seem so angry with me? Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there. Hey, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Like, tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything. I'm not mad, I'm just... The static sighs again. You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Is that the bird? Just made me want to quit. What skua thing? The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, fuck that bird, and laughing like a maniac. I think you even said it's been giving you shit ever since you got there. Yeah, okay, well, that bitch bird did get what was coming to her. Okay, officer. Her voice is withdrawing as if she's moving away from the speaker. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit? Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen, and I've seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months, but you... She pauses. Go on. I kind of want to know what I did. Well... You were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things, like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept putting on repeat. No more. I hate it now. Oh, hold on. Which song? We Go On by the OO, she sighs. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. Oh, man. So sorry about the song. To hell with that song. Then there was your room, your project, an experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me, threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone ever let you work as a policeman? You'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that. Jesus, that sounds pretty intense. Yeah, and then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. Wait. Police documents? The ones you had to wrench out of your toilet. What happened to them? Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Resentment gives way to concern in her voice. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine. Something in you wants to immediately forget this, as if there was a reason you threw them away. Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant. No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. Shit, this is terrible. Well, Silly, I gotta be honest. I'm truly sorry. I am truly sorry for everything. God, I just knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again and let's pretend it never happened. But like, when I spoke to Gart, it seemed like he thought you left because of him. Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Garta, I really do. Didn't he like cross the line when he asked you out? No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing with the corpse and all that. There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side, the telephone cord coil around her index. I don't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place, so I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe. Listen, I can tell him. It's the least I could do. Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something. Okay, we got you, Sylvie. All right, I got one other question for you, Sylvie, and then I'm going to let you go. What else did I sing besides the oh? I'm looking for a song. Well, all sorts of things. Some disco, rock, too. So much disco and rock. Maybe you can help me identify like this one particular song that I can't remember. Which one would it be? One that would be really sad. Sad? I think the one you mean is The Smallest Church in St. Sains. Butchered that right up. Her voice carries a tone of disappointment. Interesting. You still have to find it, however. Okay, well, we know which song we're looking for, so that's good. All right, well, thanks for talking with me. I appreciate it, as embarrassing as it is. Take care. You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks, then the already familiar voice. Anything else I can help you with, officer? Nah, we're good. Thank you. 57th over and out. Voice disappears into the void. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the preheater gauge. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go back to the crime scene. Talk to Gartier for Sylvie. Sylvie asked you to talk to Gartier and tell him he's sorry. Go to the cafeteria manager, relay the news. Maybe it'll help you. Okay. Well, we have a lot of things to do now. Ooh. Hey, we've been monitoring you internally. Now we want to know your copotype. What? Wait, there are copotypes? Yes. Guess, what's yours? Like, what do you mean? Cool cop? Like, I'm probably a cool cop. No, you're sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? I mean... Okay, but, like, are there other copotypes? Oh, you know, like Apocalypse Cop, Superstellar Cop, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. Okay, so here we go. Alright, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, I guess. Thought gained. Rigorous self-critique. Oh my god. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something maybe like this. Like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you'll get $1 million. Oh, that won't happen. Thank you, Logic. All right, we have another one going. Rigorous self-critique. So -1 to authority because we're an embarrassment. Now, this is temporary. But what's the outcome? Will that be worth it? You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own damn fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Let's internalize it, shall we? So now... yeah. Okay. So we can use a skill point to unlock additional thought cabinets, which, in my opinion, look at how many there are. I guess these are kind of like maybe little hints as to what these could be. As these are filling, I'm going to try to unlock these, and then if we have extra, then maybe we'll put one into points. We'll just kind of figure it out and see how it goes. Anyways, back to the body. Then we have to go back inside. We still have wheelchair lady that we didn't talk to. We have to talk to Gartier and apologize. Being a complete dickwad. But he's an asshole too, so it's probably fine. Anyways, we'll tackle it.
Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.